Man, like, what can I say about this game, bro? Like, it was a lot. Like, it was tough. Like, it was tough starting the game, like, trying to find our rhythm, playing back-to-back games. Like, it's a lot for a team, not getting a day off to rest and having to come off and just play another game. Like, sometimes it could be hard, but I'm just so proud of my team. Like, we really locked down and focused on what mattered, and that was defense. Like, we're known as we probably like the second team in the SWAC for a defensive team. Like, we're known for our defense. So that's what we keyed in on, and we found ways to prevail with our defense. So I'm just so proud of my team and the way they played defense tonight, and it showed.
Just to piggyback off Destiny, defense. Defense was the biggest thing tonight. At the end we was up and things got a little hectic, but I think in times like that, you got to come together as a team and just settle down. We know for playing half-court basketball, we slow pace. A lot of teams try to speed us up. So I think it was big for us to just, calm down at the end and realize that we up. It's okay. Like, it's no rush. So I'm just proud of us, man. I'm really proud. It took a lot. It was a lot this season to get here. So the fact that we in the championship, y'all don't even know how big that is for us.
Questions?
Yeah, this thing I wanted to ask both of you. There was a point during the third quarter where I thought your legs were starting to fatigue a bit. Did you ever feel fatigue out there in the court, or where did you find that energy to summon up a 15-0 run?
Man, I didn't feel no fatigue out there. Like, in my head, when I'm on that court, it's dog. You got to play defense. You got to score. You got to do what you got to do to help your team win. So that's all.
For me, I think the adrenaline takes you, with a close game like that. That Grambling is a great team. And, we talking every time out, we telling each other, pick your head up, we got this. So I think the adrenaline, you don't even think about your body really. You just trying to win the game. So I wasn't tired. I don't think my teammates were tired either. We were just trying to get that win.
11 free throws for you tonight. I mean, it's getting almost Jane Harden type work for the free throw today. You had 11 points from it and 19 tonight. Kind of talk about getting your way at the free throw line and really in the paint.
Well, our coaches was just preaching to us that we were kind of settling. So in my head, it was just like, okay, like, let me find other ways to not just take jump shots. So I'm gonna be aggressive and I'm gonna go up strong and I'm gonna try to finish it. If I can't finish it, I know I'm gonna draw a foul. So my thing was to keep being aggressive for my team. So, like, basketball is a game of runs. So, they're gonna get on the run, they're gonna get on the run. But we found ways to stop their runs, like, by being aggressive and going to the free throw line. So I'm just proud of my team, and you can win a lot of games with free throws. Like, we used to get in trouble in practice for free throws. I don't know how many times we done ran for missing free throws. So I'm just so happy that seeing that, like, from practice and seeing it transfer over to the game, like, it feels good.
You guys as a team see this game and the last game, would y'all categorize those as upsets, or y'all fully believe in yourselves all the time to overcome any other team?
I mean, we believed in ourselves all the time, but if you look on what the papers say, what the politics stuff say, it is an upset. So, but we believed in ourselves the whole time. We knew we was coming out here to win this.
Defense, like you said, you caused 16 turnovers. Kind of talk about that. You kind of had Grambling scrambling for a minute. Talk about the defense and how much pressure you guys are applying to it.
Well, in the locker room, my coach, he stressed defense. We go through what each player does, and we just try to stick to that because that's how we've been winning. When we stick to the scouting report, that's exactly how we win. So if somebody's only going right, we're going to stay on that right hand. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, as y'all see, we're in a championship, so it's been working.
Ladies, I had the opportunity to commentate you all's game a couple weeks ago when you all played at UAPB. And one of the things was injuries, the injury bugs that just happened throughout the season. But from what I've seen from you all throughout this entire championship, this entire tournament, is just heart, resilience. You all stayed focused. Talk about just what it means to you all to be at this position to now compete for a championship tomorrow.
I mean, it means everything in the world because everybody doubted us. Like, nobody thought we would be here. Like, we was fighting for a chance to make it, just barely make it in the tournament. So, like, it just feels amazing to be here. And, like, we knew all along, like, long as we focus and we lock in with each other, like, we never worry about the other team as much. We go over personnel, we go over scouting report, but what Alcorn has, with Alcorn, that's all we worry about. So,
for me, it's a big deal. I've been here 5 years, and I've never been to the championship. This is my last year, and I'm so grateful because, people don't know what we've been through. Even COVID, like starting from COVID, everything, it's just been difficult. So, the fact that we here, a lot of people didn't think we was gonna make it. So like you said, resilience and heart, that's something we stress, having heart, you know, people doubting us, so we trying to show them what we know how good we are. So, you know, it's just big just to say hi to the haters, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just to be here for me as a senior, like, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of my team. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my coaches. Like, it's a blessing, honestly. Like, y'all just don't know.
I gotta ask you, get a little emotional there, that's all right. What was going through your mind when that shot went through? Or actually when you got the ball?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw it open and I took the shot. Like, I don't, if you watch the video, you can see how calm I am. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even think I'm still processing it. But when the ball went in, I didn't even realize really that I just hit the game-winning shot, you know. So I'm glad that I could be there for my team. You know, I wasn't hitting all game. A lot of people know me as a shooter, and you know, my team always tell me, Nene, we trust you. I don't care if you go 0 for 30, shoot that ball. So that's definitely a big help, because I get in my own head all the time about, you know, I'm a shooter. Why am I missing? So when I come out and I missed 3, I went 0 for 3, you know, from the 3-point line, and I hit that shot. It's just like, you know, it gives me that confidence. Like, Nene, you know, they right. Keep shooting. Don't get in your head. Just keep working. It's gonna come. Shoot. Shoot.
Wow. What a basketball game. The fans got their money. We should be charging more. If they're going to see games like that, we should be charging more for them to come watch us play. Because it was a great basketball game. We knew we was playing the second place team in the league. We knew it was going to be a tough ball game. But, man, I'm just so proud of our kids, the way they came out. You know, we had an 8-point lead late in that game, and we started resting because we were so exhausted. We started resting, and they slowly worked their way back into the game. But that last play when Nene hit that shot, that's her shot. You know, she'll sit over and say, you know, she's a shooter, but that's her shot. They had to give us one or two things. Either they're going to get us that backdoor layup or they're going to get us that elbow shot. I figured it would be the elbow shot, and then they just knocked it down. And boy, that was a big shot. That's a big shot. And for a kid who's been here for 5 years, she was there when I got there during the COVID year, and for her to be able to do that her senior year, that's amazing. And that's why kids play the game, to be able to have that special moment. And it was a big moment for her. And I'm just so happy for all the Alcornites and the Lady Braves and everybody that associate with Alcorn. It's a great time for us.
Questions? Yeah, Coach, there was a point in the third quarter where I talked with the play-by-play announcer, and we were wondering if you guys were starting to run out of gas a little bit there. And did the score of the game kind of dictate substitution patterns or whatever to kind of, I don't know, get your legs back under you for that big run? Yeah,
absolutely. We were exhausted in that. And when we got down to it, we have a kid, Kiara Henderson, who we bring in for defense, and she can score too, but we bring her in basically for defensive purpose, and she replaces Tyginae Wright. And she kind of like that energizer bunny for her and Kayla Watson off the bench. Those are the two people that we bring off the bench to kind of give some of our starters a rest. And with Backus not being here, we was really limited at our guard position. But that third quarter was a key quarter for us because we were exhausted, and we were just able to get through it. You know, they showed a lot of grit to be able to get through that third quarter, especially being down and to be able to score. But Desire White really kept us in that game from start to finish. Destiny kind of came around during the process of the third and fourth quarter, but White in the first and second quarter, she was really the only person that's scoring for us a lot. So she kept us close, and then Destiny got it going, and it was huge for us to get through that third quarter. We felt like we could get to the fourth quarter and the game be close. We thought we had a chance to win.
Coach, what's the mentality when you look at just your path to get here, right? I mean, every game, the last 4 or 5 games have been gotta win. What's the mentality that goes into that?
Well, I tell you, I think we looked at all those games just like we're looking at this tournament when it came to who's in front of us. Forget about the next game we got to play. Who's in front of us? Let's take care of that team first, and then we'll worry about the second team. We didn't look at it like we needed to win 4 games to get in. We looked at it like, let's just win one in front of us. If we do that, we'll be okay. Period.
Coach, what's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. We needed you today.
Okay. Look, I got another year of building. Look, Coach, as your former player, you know this one hits a little different, but I have to ask you, You know, I asked the ladies about the injury bug. We talked a couple of weeks ago when we were at Pine Bluff, and that was one of the things that you stressed. But one thing I've seen from your ladies from beginning to end is that they never, ever have given up. Even with 7 players on the bench. Talk to me about just the ups and downs this season, but now getting to the point of now playing for a SWAC championship tomorrow.
It's huge, and you're so right. And I don't think a lot of people understand what you're talking about when you're talking about injury. But we're talking about losing kids for the entire year with Maya Claytor, Gibson. Just lost back for these last 2 games. Destiny has been playing with a ankle injury for almost the whole season. Kiara Henderson has been playing with a knee injury. Bria Ford has been playing with a torn ACL, a slight tear in there. And Kayla Watson has been playing with a sprained ACL. So we've been dealing with those injuries. I think we've been dealing with it so long they got used to it. But we are a lot more healthier now with the kids that we have with us. We're a lot more healthier now with the kids that are playing. But we miss Claytor. Claytor is one of our best shooters. We miss Jasmine Jackson, who we got off the transfer portal. We miss Gibson, who we got transferred to Mississippi Valley. All those kids was because of injuries. At one point, I was telling my assistant coach, I wouldn't be surprised some of these other kids don't quit because they got to play hurt. But they hung in there. They kept doing. They kept fighting. They kept going to get treatment. Watson flew home twice to get fluid drained off her knee. She just got back about 4 or 5 days ago. She missed all the practice before coming into the tournament. So to see what these kids been through, but isn't it great that we can be in the championship game after all of that? That lets them know your hard work is paying off. And that's what I like about sports. You learn, I think sports is the greatest discipline you can get because you go through so many ups and downs in it. And our kids been through a whole lot of ups, but not a whole lot of downs, but there's a lot of ups going on now, and I really enjoy it.
Is this a bit of deja vu for you? Because in the early 2000s, you all won a SWAC championship, but you were an assistant coach. Now, you're a head coach competing for it. How does that feel?
It's great. But I remember when I was in Mississippi Valley, we was 8 seed, and we was going into the tournament. Everybody had already pushed us out the door because Alabama State had a big girl called Crystal Kitt, and she was dominant. So they said we was going to lose in the first round. After the game was over, everybody was calling me the coach of the year because they didn't think we was going to beat them. I feel anytime you can get in the tournament, you got a chance to win it. It's just simple because the game changes, it slows down. And we already do a good job, our kids do a good job of controlling pace. That's how we stay in games. Everybody talk about how good our defense is. It's really not our defense. It's the way we control the tempo of the game with our offense. We keep the scores low. If you don't get over 60, you have a hard time beating us. And if we scoring the ball, you're in trouble because we're going to keep the game low because we play at a certain pace.